everybody, welcome back to the Windy City. We're in Chi-Town, some of the best restaurants.
Welcome back, everybody, to the channel for another episode of Goalie Be a Pro with our goaltender, Mav Crow. Now, I have checked some stats and things like that. So far, Demko's played one game, I think, more than us. He's 2-3-1, I believe. Our goals against average is better than his, but his save percentage is better than ours. I was right about the dialed in, but it's not for teammate likability. It is actually for your brand. We actually technically already have it. We just need the season to end, technically. Just to touch on NHL playoffs in real life here. I guess the first thing I'm going to say is Carolina, you guys are backs up against the wall. And to be honest, I don't think it's necessarily because they've played badly. You know, I was talking to my roommates today, and I was even saying that playoff hockey, just in general, not necessarily for teams or anything, that it's the game of hockey in general, the pace, the type of hockey that it is. And the sad part is, like, for example, you go into overtime, the play that's gonna win you the game in overtime is not gonna be one of these little fancy dancy goals where the guy comes in and shoots it in between his legs and gets the goal on the glove side. You're not gonna get that kind of play to win the game. It's going to be that harmless looking play that is a routine play that every goaltender, every team should always have all the time, and those are the goals that are going to go in. So, you know, again, like I said, it's the luck of the draw for Carolina at this point. You know, you got the Hurricanes haven't been playing badly. They just, I don't think they're getting the bounce. Maybe they need that little extra gear. Maybe now that their backs are up against the wall, they lose one more game, they're out of the playoffs. So, you know, maybe it lights a little bit more of a fire under their belly kind of thing, you know. So, I don't know. I guess Game 4 is going to tell us what's going to happen, because I can't predict what's going to happen, you know. I guess now that I touched briefly on that series, I'll touch briefly on the Colorado series with Dallas. I don't know what it is, but that really did not look like a Colorado team. The forwards and all that looked like they started pushing a little bit more near the end of the game when... Oh, come on, Hronik. Like, you know I'm going to be sliding over there, you dumbass. But, you know, overall, I don't think the team really looked like Colorado, the team that you would expect. Gorgiev, I have no idea what you're doing in the net, pal, but that was not how you play goaltender in a playoff game, man. Like, some of them I was questioning why he was doing what he was doing. Like that one where it looked like he popped up and then they did like a belly flop. I'm like, why didn't he just stay there and act big? I have a feeling he probably would have had a better chance at saving it if he just did it that way. But I don't know. Overall, I don't think the team looked like the team that you would expect. Dallas came out with a fire under their belly, and they came out and played strong. I'll give Dallas Stars the credit on that one. I guess if you want to hear about like a series that's going to come up today, the Vancouver Edmonton game, I guess it remains to be seen if Draisaitl's playing or not, because he's been considered day-to-day with Henry. So there would be your question at that point. You know, if he plays, is he hurt, or, you know, what is it? Because during the game they were saying it was equipment issues and he had a cramp. Well, now I'm not 100% sure if... I wouldn't be 100% sure if he's actually injured or not, but when I hear someone being considered day-to-day, they may not play him for like a game, maybe two. You know, that's the way that I'd be thinking this right now. If he is injured and it's not just a stupid little cramp that they claim that he is, because since that game they've had basically a day. I guess by the time they really start playing, I guess you could say it's been 48 hours. So, you know, that's already 2 days, and he's considered day-to-day, so that could be up to a week. So if they don't play him this game, then that means he's had like 5 days to rest up and make sure he's ready to go. So I can see them not playing him for a game. But if that's the case, then, you know, for how dangerous both teams have as players and the way that the teams play, both teams are very dangerous. Listened to a video earlier, watching it from a guy named Nuckhead. He even said don't count the Vancouver Canucks out, especially if we're down 4-1. To be honest, this is the playoffs, bro. Don't count any team out at any given time. Like, I'm not calling Carolina Hurricanes out. How many teams have been down 3-0 in a series and at least came back to make a game 6? At least a game 6. You know, like, it's not impossible for them to. It's not impossible for them to. I wouldn't say it would be impossible for them to come back, and I mean, like, don't count any team out at any time. The Leafs did it in their series. They came back to make a game 7, right? I can't remember if they were down 2-1, 3-1 in the series or something, but either way, they came back and battled that series back. I can't, just like at the Edmonton Oilers and Canucks game, we only seen one game. We've seen what the Edmonton Oilers can do. We've seen what the Canucks can do. You know, again, like I said, that was a tight game. The score was 5-4. So, you know, the Carolina Hurricanes against the New York Rangers, their games haven't been like a blowout, but to be honest, they haven't. They've basically been pretty close. They've been to 2 overtimes in 3 games. Like, that's pretty close. So now the question is, you know, is it close enough for the Carolina Hurricanes to finally maybe win a game and get a little bit that fire under their belly? Right? Like, and I also realized they didn't play Anderson in that last game, too. I was a little surprised about that. I was like, okay, you know, maybe they know. Maybe they need to do a little bit of work with them. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're just getting them ready for game 4. You know, maybe they're concentrating on that. Maybe they're concentrating on that. You know, maybe they're concentrating on that thing with the puck being in his legs and not being able to cover it quick enough. You know, maybe they're putting him in those scenarios and telling him to quickly cover it. Right? So, I really don't know. You know, it's an interesting strategy. I wouldn't say that goaltender played badly. That tip from Kreider, that was just absolutely unbelievable. Pretty good tip. You know, like, I don't think any of these teams are ever going to be completely out of their series. I don't think they're out of any of the games. So, I guess time will tell, to be completely honest. Boston, Florida, again, I'm really actually just hoping for a really good game from those two teams. The last game that they played, you know, Florida may have just came out and just started like laying it in, but the fact that even Pasternak is ready to step up and fight somebody, that just tells you what kind of player he is. He wants to get his team pumped back up. And then that hit on Kachuk from Marchand. Oh, jeez. And to be honest, I don't really like either one of them. I can respect their gameplay and what they do for the game. You know, one of my favorite players from the Vancouver Canucks of all time, he was an agitator. He was one of those guys that you probably consider a rat, and that would be Alexander Burrows. It's just, you know, you need those kind of guys, because then those are the guys that get under the opponent's skin, and they can mean your team winning the game or at least making a comeback, right? So, you know, you got to respect the game that they have to play. It's their job. That's what they get paid to do. It was no different than going through the 80s and the 90s, where you had guys like Ty Domi and McSorley, McCarty, Gino Ojic, LaRock, Brashear. Like, you had those tough guys. They're no different than those guys that you see, right? So that would be all of those. Speaking of LaRock, actually, for a little bit of a off note here, I'm gonna say a little story here. I think it was one of the most hilarious things I think I've ever had happen to me in my life with a professional hockey player. At the time, I was living in Edmonton, and standing at a bus stop with my spouse at the time. We didn't have my daughter with me, and I seen all these people standing in front of a hotel, but they were all decked out in Oilers gear. A couple people had binders with pictures of Edmonton Oilers and stuff, and I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like, it was not on the top of my brain because I was running around. That's what I was concentrating on. And I went up and talked to one of the guys real quick, and I asked him what was going on, and they said that a whole bunch of the Edmonton Oilers alumni and some of the past players were staying at the hotel. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's pretty cool, right? Went and stood back at the bus stop, and then that's when I started realizing that Vancouver and Edmonton were going against each other for the last game at Rexall. When I finally realized that, I was like, I wonder where the Canucks are staying. So I asked one of the fans if they knew where the Canucks were staying, and he told me one hotel. So I quickly walked like 2 blocks down real quickly and checked that hotel, and they were like, no, they're not staying here. So I kind of figured maybe they're staying at the same hotel as the Edmonton Oilers alumni. So I went back to the same bus stop. I stood there. I grabbed a cigarette out of my cigarette pack, lit a cigarette, stand there just waiting for the bus, having a smoke. And all of a sudden this guy walks by in front of me, and I'm like, I know that guy. Like, I don't know him. Like, I don't have his phone number. I don't hang out with the guy, but I know who he is. I recognize the guy. There should be no reason why I should be not knowing who this guy is. So he walks by, and I'm like, well, the bus is probably going to be here like any minute. I'm probably not going to see that guy again. So I decided to brush it off and say whatever. Not even 2 minutes later, the guy walks by in front of us again. So close that I could reach out and tap his shoulder and everything, right? All of a sudden it clues in. I know who he is. He's an old Edmonton Oiler. And all of a sudden I just blurted out, holy, that is George LaRock. And my spouse, who's standing like right next to me, goes, who the is George LaRock? And at that point, I was actually looking at him. And he spun his head around so fast, I'm surprised he didn't get whiplash. And he had this look on his face like, who the hell lives in Edmonton and doesn't know who I am? And in my mind, I'm like, well, first of all, you're not like your Wayne Gretzky or Mark Messier. So let's put that down right now. And then out of nowhere, I just started telling her, I'm like, oh, he was one of the enforcers that Edmonton Oilers had back in the 90s. And, you know, he played on them for a while. And after I said that, he just kind of turned, walked away, and continued on with his walk or whatever that he was doing. But it was just hilarious. I was just like, holy cow, you just, like, I didn't expect myself to just blurt that out. I just said it. And I said it loud enough that I know for a fact that he heard me. And then the way that she just said it like that, like, who the F is George LaRock? It was just like, holy cow, man. It was one of the funniest things I've ever had happen to me. It was more of the look on his face. It was just insane. It was crazy. It looked like he was really ready to go up to her and like punch her in the face, kind of thing. Like, how dare you not know who I am? But she's not a hockey person, right? So it's like, I didn't expect her to know about it. I thought it, and then I just said it, you know. Anyway, we'll see you guys in game number 2. Unfortunately, I lost. All right, everybody, game number 2 here in Rogers Arena here in Vancouver against the Nashville Predators. Ain't that ironic, since we just kicked them out of the playoffs. Anyway, we're going to come back here. We're going to get a win. It's all going to be, from here on out, it's going to be all about the game. So here comes Roslovic, Barbanoff. So that last game,
it was at this moment he knew he messed up.
Unfortunately, we lost. Oh my God, he got me there. Oh, I should have just kept going short side. I was just gonna say it was unfortunate that the only goal that passed us in that last game was because Aronic decided to spin and put the puck right into my skate and put it in the net. And unfortunately, with this one, Forsberg was able to deke me out of my jock strap, so had to go pick that up from the corner. But I have faith in my team. They're not completely useless. The last game, they did keep it down, help me keep it down to a 1-goal game, and that is just absolutely horrible, Besser. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take.
Their power play is only 10%? Ouch. Oh, that's not good. Two blocks. Aronic's got it in the corner. Come on, Aronic, get it out. Gotta get it out. Oh my God, why are we doing it this way? That is so offside. What?
There's always a lot of anticipation when you're playing your
we got McDonough?
first time. Listen,
who the hell did we trade to get McDonough?
On the ice, you know their tendencies, but when you step on
where do we get McDonough from?
And you got to find a way to have the upper hand, because at the end
would
of
it
the
be
game, guess what?
Nashville or? Because
you
got to remember, this is the second season, so he could have been on a completely different team. Like Domi's on Nashville. Okay, Forsberg, you ain't gonna do that again, my man. Barbanoff. Ooh, must have been covering it enough. Come on. Go McDonough, come on. Or was he on New York? Man, I'm gonna have to check it. Oh, Domi didn't get that. Oh, and we're gonna take another penalty. Now who is it? Miller for tripping. Come on, guys. I know these guys' power play is only 10% of the, well, maybe like 9.7 now because of that one. But come on, boys. Whoa! Off the post. Oh, what a save by Mavs, bro. Oh my goodness. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, Forsberg able to pick it up. I gotta get ready for those 1-2s, man, especially if they get it set.
And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. From the point, they take control of it.
Nope.
Oh, what a save with the glove.
He kind of cheated that way for that kind of save. Come on, score a goal. Shorty. Oh, come on, Soiree. Come on, buddy.
Miller's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Predators fail to capitalize on the man.
All right, another penalty kill. Another penalty killed. Soiree dumps it in so we can get our guys on a full sail change here. Now he'll go to the bench, I'm guessing. Yep, he's off. Boom, now we got McDonough, Garland, and Pedersen, and Miller. Oh, Garland, nice shot. Nice save by Saros. This is an interesting game. Interesting game.
Besser's zone ability is a part of his game that could help his team out as they're trailing in
Well,
this
we
one,
need
guys.
it right now.
Let's see if he can
And
get
I don't
this
understand
going for
why
them.
Besser and Pedersen both have the same thing. Oh, boy. Oh, nice shot, McDonough. Another shot by McDonough. Up to Miller. Shot. What a save. Rossovich comes up with the puck. Passes up to Barnoff. Barbanot. I just said his name wrong. Anyway, Pedersen passes it to Garland. Garland gets it into the neutral zone, passes it back to Pedersen. Pedersen crosses the blue line. He comes in. He's looking. Oh, he can't take a shot because he gets hit and checked right off the puck. Yossi has it. Now gets checked. Favreau has it. Passes out to Forsberg. Over to Barbanov. That sounds a little bit better. Barbanov gets hit, but still contains control of the puck. Leah Fisher now steals it. Gets it to Besser. Besser passes it up to Garland. Garland over to Petey. Petey walks across the blue line. Gets stick checked, but gets the puck back. Gets it back to McDonough. McDonough trying to take the shot, but blocked. Favreau gets it up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc dumps it in behind the net. Fisher able to get to the puck first, but gets checked off of it. And then McDonough checks off 62 there. Not sure who that was. LeBlanc gets the puck back. He's looking. Can't get it. Stick check. There's Johnson with the puck. Johnson picks it up. Crosses the blue line into the Nashville Predators zone. Gets it over to Miller. Miller tried to get a 1-2, but whiffed on it. So now here comes Robbie Favreau. Robbie Favreau with a little dump in. Looks like they're going to still try to do some changes here. There we go. McDonough has the puck. So McDonough and Fisher as the defensive pairing. Gets it to Hoglander. Hoglander comes in. Looks in front of the net. Finds Johnson. Johnson with the shit. He scores! How many goals on the season is that for the kid? It is his third of the season. That was a nice little play.
That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in. James,
that was nice. Boom! Oh, right under the arm and just gets enough of it to go in. Let's go.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we are
Johnson has 5 points. That's nice. It's good. Good. He's one of the young guys that have been called up. Same with James Swarry and Jamie Farmer. There's another dumping by the Nashville Predators doing the dump and chisel. So Hronek has it now with the pairing of Hughes. Hoglander now gets the puck back again. He's out there with Johnson. Hughes can't get the puck in with the shot. Domi's got it. Johnson tries. Oh, no, that wasn't Johnson. That must have been Hoglander. And there is the first period done. We're tied here at 1 apiece. Let's get to period number 2. What a shot by Johnson. Just joking around, having some fun. Oh, Petey wins the draw. Hughes crosses the blue line. What's he doing? He finds the Garland. Garland can't get the shot off, but Besser does get the shot off. But now Forsberg picks the puck up in the corner, passes it over to Yossi. Roman Yossi crosses the blue line. He's looking. Rossovich, Hornick gets the puck after a check. Nice little pass to Garland. Garland over to Petey. Petey comes in. Oh! The Nashville Predators trying to put it on into their own goal. Petey with a huge hit on Roman Yossi.
Lots of time left in this period.
Okay, Petey, Garland, and Miller out there with Hronek and Hughes. Oh, Petey loses the draw. Pedersen gets the puck back, though. Got it in deep, but Roman Josi is able to pick it up, passes it up to Forsberg. Forsberg passing, getting into the neutral zone. Coming across the blue line. The blue line. Oh, Besser was able to get it from a check from one of the defensemen. I'm not sure who. That almost looked like that should have been an offside, but it's not. Hughes picks the puck up near his blue line. Besser picks the puck up, crosses the blue line, gives it away to Barbanov, over to Josi. Roman Josi to the neutral zone. Yep. You know what? We're gonna nope. Because Hughes is gonna get that before I can. Garland coming across the blue line. Can the Vancouver Canucks actually get something? Oh, what a shot on net! Why didn't you just do the fake slap shot to a wrist shot to the 5-hole like you did in Game 1 against the Edmonton Oilers? Roman Josi dumps it. Why are they dumping it in? I'm not complaining too much, but wow. Oh my God, that should be interference there, ref. Getting your glasses. Oh, what a pass. What a steal. Oh, they kept it in. Or did they? That's the question. Lazon, oh, there it is, over to Fisher. Thank you, James, for telling us that she turned it over. Oh, but the Hoglanders was like, no, hold on a second. Oh, that's a trip. Let's go, boys. This is our first opportunity on the power play. Let's go. So, Jamie Farmer, Johnson, and Garland with Hoglander and Kopp at the defensive points, two forwards. What's going on? This is where they would want to really try to put some pressure on the Canucks, man. Hoglander able to keep it in at the blue line. What a pass! We've seen a pass like that from Johnson before over to Fisher for her first career goal, and he just tried to do it again.
Farmer's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here.
Okay, Farmer, let's go, bud. Does he win the draw? No, he doesn't. He loses it. But poke check by Johnson, gets it back over to Farmer. Farmer gets it, tries to take a shot, but it's blocked. But here's Garland. Garland in the corner with Cody Glass. Glass still able to pick up the puck. Oh, what a lame shot that was. He totally fanned on it. Oh, what a shot, but the tip, and then he blocked it completely and then tried to get it through the backhand. This is a pretty good power play unit, but I think they're going to change the units. Yes, they did. We got the PD line out there with Besser and Miller and Hronik and Hughes. So here we go. Pedersen can't win the job, but Shen gets control of the puck over to Josi. Oh, and then Horvat is now on the Nashville Predators. 4-on-4 for 58 seconds, which will probably be like 10 seconds because it's been accelerated because we don't have 3-minute periods. Just a way to get the games done quicker. Oh, go, Hog. Oh my God. Oh, Hoglander gets it, shoots it. Saros with the save. Roslovic has it now. Passes up to Nyquist, who's now out of the box. Now we got a 40-second power play for Nashville. Hoglander gets control of the puck. He tries to put it over to Hughes, and he does, and Hughes can't get it because he's on a bad angle. He'd have to bang it off the goalie and in at that point.
Can be a difference maker for this team because he's so good at coming up with a stop on cross-crease chances. And that's his post-to-post zone ability, guys. You need your goalie to be sharp against those grade A scoring chances, and he's usually right there for him.
Besser's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Nice. Another penalty kill. Another penalty kill, boys. Another penalty kill. McDonough now has the puck. He has Kopp up there. Gets up the Kopp over to Swory. Coming in. He's looking. He tries to take a shot, but that went like toward Besser and Farmer and not toward the net. James Swory went in there for aggressiveness, but can't get him. Josi just gets killed by Fisher. And then Fisher holds up that guy so Garland can come by, pick up the puck. Gets it over to Besser. Besser back over to Kopp. Kopp over to Garland. Over to Besser. Besser kind of got a weak shot on. Both goaltenders are standing up huge for their goaltenders here in the second period. Truculence by Leah Fisher. I believe Leah Fisher's the, yeah. I believe she's the only one that's 80-something on our team. And so the Predators now have the puck, getting control of it with 20 seconds left. And Barbanov now with only 7 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to the third period, tied at 1. All right, here we go. Third period, and we won the draw from Petey. Over to Hronek, back over to Petey, over to Garland. Garland comes in, takes a wrist shot, and he can't score. Oh, Hughes gets tripped up. I would go to the bench, but I knew Rosnick was going to get that right away. So here we go, third period. Power play for Vancouver. Can Vancouver capitalize on this power play? It looks like they got the Petey line out, the 649 line out there with Hughes and Hronek on defense. Can Petey win the draw here? We'll find out. And no, he loses the draw yet again. Luke Shen over to Yossi at the glass, and Glass just got killed again. Jeez. The Vancouver Canucks came out hitting in the third period, boys. Now Sissons has it. Sissons with the quick. Okay, I didn't know if that was going to get by him or not. Hronek gets the shot. Yossi gets that out. Oh, Hronek with the glove. Was able to glove it down. Oh, no. Okay. Easy. Huggy Bear over to Besser. Okay, guys, come on. We got 50 seconds. Besser comes in over to Petey. Petey back over to Hughes. Hughes with the shot, and he can't score. Glove saved by Saros. Oh, boy. So that custom league thing I was talking about in the last one, I'm actually going to be working on team names and identities and everything. I'm going to be working on that today for a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to do more created players. I might just leave what I have, and we'll just do a fantasy draft for like NHL players and everything. Maybe nhl24. Maybe I'll do a little bit more like created players being more in the fantasy drafts, and then I'll try to like take certain. I'll try to take like NHLers and stuff like that out, and I'll try my best to make sure we got a league going. But just to see how those videos. Oh my God, Besser with the. What was the X Factor? What X Factor did he use? So I probably put it up at some point on the screen there. But all right, here we go. We're up by 1 goal. But yeah, I'm only gonna do like start the custom league with fantasy draft and things like that, and we'll see how those videos do. See if people are interested. So stay tuned for that. I don't know when the video would come out because I just had the thought of doing like the actual fantasy draft, or maybe doing like the first like 3 rounds so people can see what kind of players are going. Be shocked kind of thing. I might see if one of my buddies can help me out with the commentary and stuff like that. That might be really interesting. So we're definitely gonna. I'm definitely excited to try it out, get the videos recorded, and get the teams done. So I think that would be kind of fun from time to time. Okay, O'Reilly, what do you got for me, bud? O'Reilly comes across the blue line. Oh, he gets checked. We got to shut them down, the coach says. Shut them down. We're up by a goal. We lost the first game of the video, 1-0. Now let's hold on to this 1-goal lead and take it into hopefully the next video. We can get a win streak going. I guess that's what we're going to have to probably start doing. Looking to get a win streak going. Because the more wins we get, I think this is the year that before the playoffs, oh my God, Miller just scores another goal for his 4th goal of the season. And I'm thinking if we, as Mav Crow, as the goaltender, I think this is the year that if we want to impress, to be the starting goaltender in the playoffs for sure, we need to impress this season. there's no question that we have to impress. So,
The Canucks are sitting pretty here in this
getting
third
more
period
wins,
now.
maybe seeing what we can do about getting some shutties.
Spot to be in, Cheryl.
The perfect
Yeah.
spot to be in when you have a 2-goal cushion back
I'd
half
say
of
we
the
have a
third
good
period.
chance
I
at,
think they're enjoying it, but the reality of it is you can expect
becoming
a
the
push.
starting
So it's all
goaltender and
about
taking
game
Demko's job.
management right
And
now.
it's not going to be
Wherever you
easy.
are, make good blue line decisions, and
Demko
make
is a
sure
good
you're
goaltender.
not doing anything risky with the puck.
And that's off a stick.
Throwing it to use. Oh!
Deflected, and he had an answer with that save. We'll get a face
Miller with a
off
deflection and
after
almost
Bucks
gets
days
it.
coming up. Colorado's coming up next on the schedule, and these two teams, doesn't matter where they are in the schedule, where they are in the standings, always a good contest. I'm looking forward to that one. Vancouver's got it in the offensive zone.
Oh,
The Predators,
the
gain
Predators
possession
got it.
along the wall.
Barbanov.
Nashville's got the puck against the boards.
Rozovic. Oh, Forsberg. Oh. What a save by Crow.
Takes the feed. I don't think anybody was
Sorry.
hanging on to the puck after that hit.
Come on. Oh, there's a dump into the zone behind the net. Where you going, Hronek?
Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Nice defensive robbery on
Challenge the shooter. Hoglander.
that. Puck scooped up by
Man,
Hoglander.
Rozovic was in there. I think that was Rozovic, number 94, or was he 96?
Oh, big time
Oh,
save by
Barbanov's in
Silas.
94. He was all over there, man. He was like grabbing everything.
Behind the cage.
Uh-oh. Forsberg. Oh, what a glove save by Crow.
Well, the goalie makes a huge save at a critical point in the game.
Empty net.
Shooter, you have to
Oh.
find a way to convert.
Was that tipped? Was that tipped? Oh, can't get it. It goes out of the zone. Under 20 seconds left.
Yossi.
Roman Yossi. Oh, what a goal by LeBlanc.
Well, that was put on a
You can only do so much for so long, right?
Well, he nailed it, didn't
But
he,
we're
James?
still in the lead. We're still winning. We're fine.
Vancouver's offense.
It'll hurt our goals against average just a little bit, but we'll be fine. 13 seconds left. You know that if the Predators get control of that puck, you know their goal is going to the bench. McDonough gets it. We're now under 10 seconds. Canucks have control in the opponent zone. Here's Johnson in front of the net. Poke check by Miller, almost went into the net. Here it comes, and that is it. There's the win and the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please body check that like button. Maybe get into a fight with that subscribe button if you're new, just to show you're worthy. Nah, just kidding. Everybody's worthy. Just fight the subscribe button anyway. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys next time. Until then, please take care.